The man brought his disabled father to a foot spa for a massage. He even booked several sexy technicians to give his father close-up service. Just then, a client called, wanting to meet with his father. The man then changed his father into a super trendy outfit, and he placed his father in a shopping cart and pushed him onto the street. His fashionable father instantly became the center of attention. Daniel used to be a street thug. He was not the biological son of the richest man, Louis. He was chosen only because he looked very similar to Louis's real son. He was discovered by Louis's daughter, Lillian. Lillian told Daniel to pretend to be the tycoon's illegitimate son so he could inherit the 100 billion fortune. Of course, the inheritance would actually go to Lillian. Daniel was just an actor earning a salary, so Daniel arrived at the tycoon's mansion. He cried loudly in front of the paralyzed Louis, trying hard to express how much he missed his father. He truly looked like a dutiful son. Even Lillian was stunned. Louis calmly accepted this son. Lillian's task for Daniel was to make the father happy, so Daniel pushed his father to the market where he grew up. Everyone here knew Daniel, but they didn't know Louis. Daniel professionally told everyone that this was his father. Louis didn't understand why Daniel brought him to a market. Daniel said Louis's room smelled like disinfectant, and he needed some fresh air. Right as he finished speaking, a bucket of filthy water splashed in front of them. Daniel felt awkward for a moment, but he quickly explained that markets always smell a little like this. Daniel then began praising how harmonious the neighbors were, only to see two women screaming at each other the next second. Daniel instantly changed the subject and began praising everyone's honesty and kindness, but Louis immediately saw a customer accusing a vendor of shorting the weight. The vendor fiercely threatened the customer with a knife. Louis was terrified. Daniel was extremely embarrassed and fled the market with his father. When they finally found some peace, Daniel was just about to sigh in relief when both of them got splashed with water again. Daniel couldn't hold back and chased after the culprit, but he forgot to lock his father's wheelchair, so Louis slid backward. Just then, Daniel's friend Jack grabbed him to talk. Jack asked why he didn't see his father. Daniel turned around, only to find his father had rolled all the way to the entrance. Outside, traffic was heavy. Daniel panicked so hard his heart nearly jumped out. He sprinted toward his father. Right as Louis was about to get hit by a car, Daniel grabbed him and rolled both of them to the side. Daniel called out to Louis in panic. Louis wasn't hurt, but he wasn't happy either, because he felt like a useless person now, and believed his family cared only about his inheritance. That being alive had no meaning, so he wished for death. Daniel was a young man who loved life, and he had taken Lillian's money. How could he let Louis want to die? He tried hard to persuade Louis to enjoy life. Louis had lived his whole life seriously and without joy. He couldn't recall anything good, so Daniel decided to help him experience life again. Just then, Jack caught up to them. Daniel asked Jack to carry his father on his back, then told him to find a new wheelchair. Daniel walked forward slowly while carrying his father, like a real son. Daniel brought Louis to a foot spa center. He called several sexy female massage therapists to serve his father. The uptight Louis felt uneasy, but the girls were bold and enthusiastic. Louis gradually relaxed and even began to enjoy it. Just then, someone called Louis about business matters. Daniel told the caller to wait at the pool hall. Louis now completely listened to his son, but he didn't expect Daniel to dress him in ripped jeans and turn him into a trendy guy in his 20s. Louis felt totally out of place, but Daniel kept hyping up the outfit, assuring him he looked super stylish and that people would love it. Then Jack finally arrived, but he didn't find a wheelchair. He only found a substitute. The next second, Louis appeared inside a shopping cart. Daniel pushed him onto the street, and sure enough, the trendy outfit and the unique shopping cart quickly caught the attention of young people. Everyone praised Louis. Some even came up to take pictures with him. Louis had never been approached so openly before, so he felt amused and happy. The two ran along the street. The wind around them felt like freedom. Soon they arrived at the pool hall. Louis awkwardly said he didn't know how to play, and that he was disabled. Daniel didn't care and said, "You don't need legs to play pool. You only need hands." Daniel demonstrated for his father first, but he played terribly. Then Louis gave it a try. Unexpectedly, Louis, playing for the first time, scored right away. Daniel was shocked and annoyed. Talented people probably can learn anything instantly. Daniel then asked a pretty girl to play with his father, but just as Daniel sat down, a group of thugs entered to cause trouble. They told unrelated people to get lost. So the only one left was the immobile Lewis. A white-haired man stepped forward to provoke him. Daniel quickly grabbed a soda to protect his father, but he swung with his eyes closed and hit the wrong person. The soda spilled all over Lewis's head. Daniel wasn't embarrassed at all. He even announced Lewis's identity as the richest man, which only made them mock him harder. In fact, the thugs were here for money. Their opening demand was $500,000, but Daniel had donated all that money to an orphanage.